Hello truckers, welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We are headed to pick up a load, like always you do first thing in the morning here. We are going to Clinton, I do believe, is where I got an external contract to. Once I pick up the load, I'm going to go ahead and check the map and see what roads we haven't taken yet. I can change the route. As long as we get there by the end of the day, that's all good. Let's see, what do we got? 16 miles, 24 minutes to get to, I believe, Waste Management is where I'm going to pick up my load. It's like a 350-mile trip from, I think we're in Idabel? Yeah, the southeast corner of Oklahoma is where we're at. Idabel, I can kind of see it on the GPS in the right-hand corner there. So, yeah, Idabel to Clinton's where we're going today. And that will be our 9th city out of 10. And that should just leave Woodward where we got to go. And that'll be like a short journey from Clinton. So I don't know if that'll be 100 miles or not. And once we get that done, we'll have the Cruising Oklahoma quest done. Which we got until basically October to complete. But I was just thinking the other day, you know, it just seemed like not long ago, for at least here in the States, 4th of July seemed like it was last week, and here we are already halfway through August. September is almost here. I know it sounds weird saying that, but ew. Sometimes time just goes by in a blink of an eye. So we did pretty well overnight. I think I went to bed with around 70 grand in the bank account. If you look down below, yeah, we're approaching 87,000. Hello. Yeah, somebody came in overnight. I did have a couple of drivers that returned with nothing, so we thank them for that. But with all the changes that have been going on in ATS and all the map changes I've done, I'm not quite surprised about that. I think Waste Mint, isn't that where I don't remember where we finished our last load. It could have been right on down here. So I'm going to get about $1,400 for this trip, I think. Well, we get what we get, is what I'm saying. And as for how long am I going to stay in Oklahoma once we get all the cities done, all depends on how we feel, basically. I did have at least one request. I've had it a few times, actually, of taking a long haul from one coast to the other. If I do that, I'll probably have to change the way I play, because the game thinks we're driving 14 hours a day, and we're only driving 11, because I'm kind of trying to go by standards that drivers have here in the States, where they can drive 11 hours in a certain amount of time. So we're driving 11 hours a day, and basically, I guess I'll say it, wasting 3 hours of the day just by doing nothing, and then sleeping for the other 10. So the game thinks when I take a load that I'm driving 14 hours a day. By going across country, need a little bit more room than that. So by not driving 3 hours a day, the game thinks I am. If the trip takes me 4 days, I'm basically not driving 12 hours the game thinks I am. So it's kind of hard to get to the destination when I should be getting there. So that's the hard part of driving long distance. So if we decide to do that, I'll have to drive the 14 hours a day, give or take. Oh, that's right, I want to check, hang on a second. Let's go ahead and we'll check the map here and kind of see where... Let me just do this. Yeah, so I've kind of taken that road right there. We really haven't been through here. So this would take me overall 6 hours and 35 minutes. Is that true? Let's see, that's 5 hours and 29 minutes. And that's 6 hours and 42 minutes. So not much. Oh, wait, it's got me going up to there. No, we don't want to do that. Hang on a second. Let's check that. No, stop it. I keep trying to get rid of it. There we go. We want to go. Let's go to here. And then to here. What the heck does it have me doing there? Oh, that's right, because I did that again. Yeah, that's what we want to do anyways. All right, that'll work. 6 hours and 35 minutes to get to Clinton. We're taking some roads we have not taken before. So it's going to be a little bit of a weird journey, but we'll get there. Yeah, let's turn off the parking brake. That always helps. So, what do we got for a load? It's bus hoods. So, 100... 100. Probably feels like 100 pounds back there. 1,800 pounds is what we got. So, basically nothing. And we're actually getting paid $17.49 to bring these to Clinton, and we're bringing them to Midas. And I'm going to have a funny feeling that going from Clinton to Woodward is not quite 100 miles, so we'll have to probably do something else for that. But the driver's just bringing in the cash. It's happening. Up to 90,000. How about that? So we actually woke up this morning. Just woke up this morning in Oklahoma, and it's not raining. I don't think it rained overnight either. So if we go the way it's been, that means it's probably going to start raining in the next in-game hour. So I don't think we're going to be taking too many interstates today. That's rather bumpy over that railroad track. This lane ends apparently, so let's scooch on over. A strip mall. Fire department. Gotta stop reading all the signs here in Adabel and pay attention to road signs. Looks like I've been this way before, though. I still don't know, it just happened there again, and it happens every once in a while to where I stop, and then I get ready to, drive forward, and all of a sudden the truck just starts rolling backwards. I'm not even on a hill. .45 through here, so it says. Got over here to get around that truck and didn't really need to. They were turning. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to get there, I'm going to say 2:30. Right now it's saying 1:30, but we know with external contracts, I always seem to be an hour later than what it says. So last episode, actually really fun taking that dirt road and then going over that little bit of a wooden bridge. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't really try to attempt that the first time I went down through there with the... what was I hauling? I know it was one of those really heavy loads. I don't remember what I was hauling, though. That would have been a nice little bit of a challenge. Of course, when I first saw that bridge, I thought it was going to be a challenge going over with the trailer that we had, but that was relatively easy. Looks like we're coming up to one of our first loop-de-loops. I can see it in the GPS off in the distance. Yeah, I'm loving the... I've said it a few times, though. I love the GPS on this Cascadia. I've been having this car. I've been trying to get back in that lane over there, but that car is just like sitting right at the back corner of my trailer. I kind of want to do the maneuver where you just kind of swerve into their lane a little bit and they kind of back off. Really feels like I don't even have nothing back there, but of course we do. I don't think most truckers would like a load that light because that trailer would be bouncing around with very little weight on it. Everyone seems to be turning left, which I usually like because that means it won't be in front of us. Turning left. Both of these cars are turning left. This road, I don't think we've been on yet. See if we can find anything interesting. I do hear a train, though. Everywhere we go. I won't really know until I leave Oklahoma to find out if they just increase the trains on the tracks, or is it just an Oklahoma thing? I don't know. I mean, we see plenty of train tracks everywhere else on our maps. It just seems like there's more trains here than anywhere else. I was kind of hoping to maybe hit 100,000 today in the bank account, but with all the drivers finishing their loads overnight and some this morning, I think it's going to be kind of hard to get another 10 grand in the bank account. Plus, we're going to have that $6,000 loan payment somewhere around 10:30, I think. Traffic seems rather bare this morning. It's a Thursday. Not that the game matters what day of the week it is, which would be kind of interesting if it would matter. Alright, car that's out there. I need to get over in that lane. Just have a look around, see if I can, you know. Well, I don't know. I'm going to see. I'm not going to. It's not like I never really driven through Oklahoma, so I don't know what it. I don't know if I'm going to see any landmarks per se. I mean, I may see them, but I'm not going to recognize them. Getting ready to move over to that lane, but luckily I didn't get over to it because it disappeared. I'm noticing a lot of the roads here in Oklahoma seem to be like 65, which is great in a way. Except for maybe going over a bridge. Don't feel like my driver's sitting in the right spot. There we go. Now we can see more over the steering wheel. Usually I reset that when I log in, but it was probably so close to where it should have been I didn't notice it. Okay, so our light is green, but I'm seeing a lot of traffic from the other direction turning in front of our cars. Why is that? Why are we letting them go? Someone actually honked their horn. Yeah, I don't understand. Don't understand that either. So what that car did is they let all the traffic through. The light turned red, and then they finally went. But it looks like they turned right as well, so that makes... well, it's AI traffic here. It's not perfect. But as far as most games go, the AI traffic in ATS is pretty good, actually. Ardmore. I guess we're going towards Ardmore. just 200 miles out to Clinton, or at least our destination. So when it comes time to leave Oklahoma, I'm trying to figure out, do I get rid of the paint job and just revert back to a standard color? I don't think it really matters that much. We always drive first person, so it's not like we're constantly looking at the paint job, right? Only good for thumbnails and at the end when we just have a view. And as for why I don't use in-game paint jobs, because, well, on Realistic Economy, those paint jobs are expensive. You know, being anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000 sometimes. Yeah, we can't afford that. Well, we can afford it, but it's not wise for me to afford it. Playing on the base game economy, yeah, I could change the paint job almost every other week. Just do one delivery and yeah, that'll pay for the paint job. Sometimes, depending on your level, you could probably pay for a couple of paint jobs. Oh, someone did ask about they're on the Realistic Economy, but their garage prices seem to be different. There are a lot of different Realistic Economy mods out there. So depending on which one you're using, if you're using the one that I got listed in the description below, it's been a while since I bought a garage, so I don't know the pricing. I don't know if it's been changed or not. I know a while ago it was changed. When I say a while ago, I'm going to say like 100 episodes ago. And as for the car wash as well, a few of you have said that you're able to go through the car washes. I was unable to. I don't know if it was, I don't think, are all the trucks different widths, which I'm sure they might be. Or maybe I was just at a car wash that we can't go through yet. And I've heard different things on the car washes to where some people think, oh, they're just still there for decoration. Some people think also that, they will be implemented at some point. Also, last week on Discord, we were there's been kind of a thing been going around about the different maps, and Canada Dream was one of them. Someone did post something about an Alaska map, which seems interesting. I probably wouldn't mind Canada Dream. The only issue is I gotta drive to the northern part to get to Canada Dream, which the northern part of the coast-to-coast map is kind of bare bones. But I guess once we get into Canada Dream, I don't know if Canada Dream has been updated to 1.48 yet. I think I saw someone on the post saying it has been updated, but it hasn't been. I guess the original link that I was looking at before doesn't have the 1.48, but someone posted that if you go to a certain Discord, you can get it. So yeah, not too sure what's going on with that map. And I don't know, I haven't gotten no emails from Pro Mods about their Canada map, if it's been expanded or updated. But you know how emails are, sometimes you get so many of them and it gets lost in the sauce, as they kind of say. Maybe I did get the emails and just kind of swipe past them without even knowing. I'll be doing on time 2 o'clock, so that's not too bad. That's kind of a one good thing about the external contracts. It gives you a lot of real time to get the job done. So technically with this job, how much time? I got 17 and a half hours of real time, so I could just drive around for in-game time, days on end to get the delivery done. It's just got to be done in 17 and a half hours of real time. Which if you were to, play ATS for that long of a time, I mean, we pretty much do 1 day in an hour, right? So I could almost do 17 days of ATS before I need to get the load there. So you can have a good joyride and still get paid. Although the amount of fuel I would use probably would offset the money I bring in, compared to just regular jobs to where you got to get it done in-game time. Part of me wants to get around this truck, but we are turning off here rather quickly, so we'll stay right here. Arcade? Must be a big arcade, or no arcade at all, or is this a sign for an arcade? I don't know. I don't see nothing there. Oh yeah, another question I gotta ask as well is, what steering wheel do I use? Well, I got the old G27. Had it since 2014. And knock on wood, my desk isn't made out of wood, so hasn't given me one bit of problem whatsoever. Keep taking the right hand and we'll eventually be where we got to be. Are we merging together or is it separate lane? It looks like separate lanes. Okay. I have seen some of the other, new steering wheels, if you will. Like I said, mine's getting to be almost 10 years old. But I mean, it's working great, so fingers crossed. Problem is, like most things, when you read reviews, most of the time you see the negative ones because that's what you're, I don't want to say that's what we're looking for, but we want to see what's wrong with this product. And those are the people that are most likely to write a review anyways, because if you get it and you're happy with it, you just go on with your life. But if you get it and it's not what you're looking for, you're like, oh, I want to, you want to rage to someone. I've seen, some bad reviews on a lot of the new steering wheels, but overall I try to see the overall ratings and try to go by that. So as for basically what the person was asking me, what steering wheel do I use and what do I recommend? And it all depends on what you're looking to do with it. I'm guessing ATS, because that's where you left the comment on. I don't want to, G27, I think they stopped making that years ago. Could you find one like on eBay or something like that that's still brand new, possibly? But I think some of the G29s, or I don't know all the models. I really haven't looked at wheels that much. They have more options for buttons on the steering wheel, so gives you more chances to, hotkey some stuff on your steering wheel. Well, I said probably 2:30 when we left, and it's going to be closer to 2:30. That's when we're going to get there. Not, like I said, not really much of a hurry, because it's getting to be that time in the afternoon to where it's kind of late to be grabbing a job somewhere else. If I was doing just regular freight jobs, then maybe I would, because that leaves us like 2.5 hours on our clock. But maybe actually just 2 hours, because by the time I find go pick up whatever load we're picking up, and then I find the rest area within our time frame, kind of gets a little messy. So today could be a short day, but I think last episode was a longer one because we took the dirt road. I remember, we definitely, we were late getting to where we needed to be. It's like somebody dropped all their straw bales in the middle of an intersection. Not the best place to have it. I think I'm actually approaching a little bit of a milestone on my World of Trucks profile, which is drive 100,000 miles doing external contracts. I know that some things that we all have our things that we'd like to do, and I know some people only do external contracts, some only don't even do them at all. They hate them. To me, I just find out it's a load, you're going somewhere, it's just a matter of you got to complete the external contracts in real time or in-game time with standard contracts. For doing episodes here, I try to do just regular freight, because that way, because I may finish the day, and we have a load still to do, and I may not get to record another episode for like 4 or 5 days. With an external contract, when I load back in, that load will have disappeared, and it's not like I can continue and get hit with a late penalty, because the load's gone. It's just either the shipper or the receiver was not happy and they came and got the trailer from you. Don't know why we slowed down this much. That trucker needed to turn. Speed limit, I do believe, is still 55 through here. So I was wondering why we're slowing down as much as we were. Oh, that's right. There was a Kenworth, I believe, paint package that just came out. I think that's where the discussion may have come from about doing some in-game paint jobs rather than the ones that I throw together. Just can't afford them. Plus, we don't have the W900 right now. One of our drivers does, so. See Midas up ahead. But we'll have a quick look here after we get this delivered. And we'll see how far Woodward is from here. I do believe it's like in the 90-mile range, but it's got to be 100 miles to qualify. If it's 100 miles, if we find one that's 100 miles out, we can do that today. And we'll get all 10 cities completed. And if it's not 100 miles, maybe we'll just take one anyways to Woodward. And then we can call the day in Woodward. And that way, when we load in next time, we'll be in Woodward. And we can take a load from there. And when we get that load delivered, that'll be all 10 cities done with. So we may be headed to Woodward here soon if we can find a load going there. Because 100 miles should be about, you know, just over an hour and a half. We got 2.5 hours left. Where am I dropping this off at? I see the flag flashing at me. Bueller? Bueller? Anyone? It's not going to be one of those things to where I can't see it again, is it? Oh, there it is. Now I see it. Did I come in the correct way? I think so, because I think there's a truck on the other side. That's interesting. Which bay is it? I didn't look. Is it bay number? I think it's bay number 9. Which I did not give myself enough room to do. Oh, maybe I did. Although, I did not approach that good at all. I mean, I probably got it good enough where it would count, but... Why am I going off at a bad angle? I mean, this is just bad. I apologize for this. I mean, this should be an easy back in, and I keep drifting. Now I'm hugging this side. I did it again. I keep doing the same thing over and over. I'm making this way more difficult than it had to be. I don't know why I kept drifting over and over again. I don't want to hit that truck back there. There we go. That was bad. I make the easy ones difficult, and the difficult ones sometimes easy. Yeah, let's see if we got any ones. Oh, before I do, we should be at... Yeah, synchronizing your progress. Thank you. Yeah, should be at 9 to 10, right? 9 to 10. Yes. Okay. Job market, external contracts. So now that I'm only looking for one city, like someone mentioned a while ago, you can go up here to search, and I do believe it's Woodward. Clinton to Woodward. It's only 54 miles. So that doesn't qualify. But what we'll do is we will take one, because right here at Midas, Clinton, that says Oklahoma City. Why is that in my search? I got Wood, W-O-O. How is that there? I don't know. I don't know where General Mills is and how far it is, but we'll just grab one of these. Which one's paying the best? That one's paying the best at $3.46 a mile, because it's fragile, it's urgent, and it's high value. It's a yard truck. Sam's Club. I don't know where that is. But like I said, we'll go to Woodward because we got 2.5 hours. It's a short journey. It says an hour and a half, which is good. So when we start the next day, yeah, we just got to take the load and we can go anywhere we please. I think we could even go out of state. Doesn't have to be where I got to deliver in-state. We just got to take a load to or from every city in Oklahoma, and that will complete the Cruising Oklahoma quest, my personal quest. As for the community, I'm going to guess the community got that done within a couple days because the community always smashes it pretty darn quick. And when I mean smashes it, I mean they get it done really quickly. Oh, good. We're only 3 miles from Sam's Club. I think that's where we're picking it up. Obey all stop signs. Is this a garage down here we could have a look at? If it is a garage, I will pull in and I'm not going to purchase it, although I don't think I got the money to anyways. I don't want to purchase this garage here. But someone, like I said, was asking the price difference from what they were seeing I was paying, I guess, and what they're paying. So if this is a garage down here, I'll pull in just to see how much it is. I can't remember if they said how much the garages were or for how much the upgrades were. So I don't think it's a garage. I think it's one of these state buildings, which... Alright, can I go in here? I'm going to try going in this one here. Don't know if there's an invisible wall here or not. Why are they showing us these buildings on the map? Am I missing something here? Is there something I can interact with? Because I tried to do one in the last city where I yeah. You know where we were. So I don't know what we should be doing here, if anything. I'm going to sneak out here. Uh-huh, I did it. Like everyone's turning right up here. I mean everyone. And they took their sweet time doing it too. Yeah, so we're going to pick up our load at 3. It should be an hour and a half trip. So that means 4:30 we should be dropping off our delivery. And then I should be able to hopefully find a rest area within a half hour. And that's a full day's job for us right there. I don't think I'm turning here. Sorry. I think we're turning actually here. And I can see the white cone pointing me to the way of these things. And I don't think these are going to weigh too much. 14,500. Although that's quite an increase from the 1,800 we just delivered with the hoods for the buses. Maybe someone has mentioned what we should be doing with these buildings. I'm just not sure what they're doing on the map and what I can be doing with them. Maybe I need to look at the Steam achievements for Oklahoma. Maybe there's something to do with that. Maybe I got to just take a picture of them or something. I have no idea. I was just going with the flow of traffic, but the flow of traffic seems to be going over the speed limit along with me. I will say, I mean, I've been speeding quite a bit throughout Oklahoma when I go through the towns and such. And I haven't got a speeding ticket yet. It's almost like they're not... Maybe they're all down in Texas. Maybe that's... yeah, Texas. Actually, I shouldn't blame the whole state of Texas. It was pretty much, you know, the Houston area. As I said, it should be a short journey here. Already only got, you know, we're already done like half the journey, down to about 30 miles. Big rest area here, so I hope I don't have to come that far back. Kind of a big rest area for not being just directly off an interstate. But it does look like a, I won't say a major intersection, but major enough to be a good spot for a rest area. It just seems awfully big for what's here. Cindy, a little help looking out that window? Thanks. Sometimes when you can't see, you just slowly roll out and just hope for the best, right? I did it in front of a cop that was coming my way. I didn't see him till I was already out in the intersection. And who am I delivering this to? Metal West Warehouse. Metal West. I always try to look that way if I get multiple companies in one area. I just look for their sign. And I can deliver it right to them. Here's another one of those Tide vans. And I've seen the Tide billboards around, so I don't know if Tide... I think we talked about this a couple episodes ago, being a new sponsor, or Schneider. I actually haven't seen, not that I've been looking too much on the billboards since we got to Oklahoma, but I haven't seen any Schneider billboards around. It looks like I can see on the GPS, kind of right where we're being where we're going past. Looks like a couple of rest areas and a fuel stop, so not gonna have to travel too far back. Man, I need to take a thumbnail. I always forget. I almost should say always forget. But most of the time I forget. Let's kind of... Let's do a little bit like this, and then actually let's go ahead and get rid of that as well, so I can get a full picture of nothing in the screen. That's always helpful. And I don't know if I missed my green light or not, but not that big of a deal. So we're going to end the day with pretty much close to 90,000. I wonder how our new driver is doing in the W900. We'll have to see what they're bringing in for money. I think they were a decent rating. I think they were like a 4. Rating of 4, maybe? Gotten to the point where, you know, you get where you just hire a driver and just let them go and just do what they want to do. In the early stages, I was checking out them often because I was getting used to the realistic economy and seeing how the drivers, what they would bring in for money. And that's why we fired Eric, because he wasn't... I was like, Eric, you got to be doing better than that. He was like our highest rated driver, and he was earning less than what people half his rating were bringing in. It's like, dude, what are you doing? But it could have been the truck setup that we had for him. Maybe that's why he wasn't doing as well. Some people said it makes a difference. Others said it doesn't. I'm in the believer at the stage that it does make a difference. So that's now why when we go buy a truck, we don't buy the $120,000 trucks. We kind of give them better engine, better chassis. We buy the trucks that are like 150,000 ish. So plenty, as you can see, a fuel stop on both sides. Plenty of places to call it a day. Trying to see if I can get to my destination by turning right here and going down this road, but for some reason GPS is saying nope, go straight. It could be that these roads don't even cross each other, so let's take the path that we know will get us there. No need to rush. Still trying to stick my head out the window by looking forward, and we can't do that, but we can do this. I was going to say, that pickup truck better stop. Although, I'm about due for AI to do something like that again. Forgot where we were, where I got T-boned twice in a matter of a couple minutes. One, I'll put the blame 50-50. The first one that we got T-boned on, because I kind of pulled out in front of a car, but the car had plenty of time to stop, and he still ran into me. And another one was a fire truck, which 100% their fault, but according to the insurance company and the police department, no, because I got the fine and everything, so yeah, it's... Don't remember where that was. It wasn't that long ago. It was maybe like 10 episodes ago, something like that. Now there's the garage right there for Woodward. Maybe we'll pop in there just for a second and see what the price of a garage is. Because that's going to be something on down the road I think we'll be doing, because when I asked what should we do with the money we keep bringing in, not many people said, yeah, start paying out the loan. Most people were saying, just keep expanding the fleet with the way we're going. Although there was one comment saying, you can't still owe that much money. Yes, apparently we do. I mean, it's realistic economy. We're not bringing in that much money compared to base game. Metal West, here we are. Oh, wait, I see it blinking, but I can't make out which way is which. Okay. Alright. Oh, wait, can I get around? Yeah, I should be able to. Alright. Let's see how I do on this one. I mean, the first one was easy, and this one, I mean, it's not that difficult, but it's a little bit more challenging than the first one. Oh, didn't ding. Come on, ding. Really? There we go. It could be one of those things that when you have like an easy task to do, you don't focus as much because you look at them like, oh, that's simple, and you just try to do it without, you know, and you're thinking about other things. Maybe that's what I'm doing. That first one, like I said, was really easy, and then, yeah, who knows. Let's just go ahead and drive over to that garage. And we'll see how much a new garage is, because I kind of forgot myself. I think base game, it's 180,000 for a new garage, or is it 188 or something like that? I don't know what it is in realistic economy at this point. It's been a while since we bought a garage, and I don't know if it's been updated. That garage door just opened. Is that a thing? Wait, where was that garage? Where was that garage? Oh, yeah, so turn left. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, and I still don't think I have activated. I don't know when I updated. Are the ABS brakes automatically activated, or do I have to go into options and turn that on? Not too sure. I thought about it, but now I'm making all the traffic stop, I think. Okay, price of a garage with the realistic economy that we are running. 150,000. And I don't remember how much it is to upgrade a garage either. Okay, let's go to the rest area, which is just up the street. And then we'll just have a quick look at our latest driver in the W900 to see how they are faring in it. Hopefully they're doing decent. Looks like our fuel bays are all back. I'm starting to learn. It seems like all the fuel stations are, fuel pumps are in the back. So next episode, one more external contract for sure. We'll be taking it from here. Where we're going, don't know. We'll have to look around Oklahoma to see if there's any place I haven't been yet. We've been to all the cities, but see if there's a roadway that I really haven't been on, like a major road, major distance of a roadway. I don't want to. It's pretty obvious we haven't covered everything, but we got most of Oklahoma covered, I think. Okay, so I'm coming in this way, and the arrows are always pointing the opposite way from the way I'm coming in, of course. $3.79 for a diesel in Oklahoma, currently, apparently. And I'm just going to assume this is a rest area here. Okay, make sure a park and brake, turn off the engine, but don't rest. We don't rest until 8 o'clock. Let's go ahead and let's look at our drivers. Driver manager, I think. And Mark M. So he's bringing in $2.05 per mile. Wait, what's this? 0, 0, 0. Excuse me? 0, 0. Why do I have drivers with 0? Is it because since the last update they haven't reset? There's Harry. I thought it was Eric, but I think it was definitely Harry P. That he was the first. Well, he's the only driver that we fired, and we got him back. This is I don't think I've ever seen this. Sacramento, Sacramento. They're all out of Sacramento. All in the Mac anthems. Show log. Day 174. What day am I on? Career should tell me. We're at day 186. $177. I'm not sure what's going on here, but we have a problem with our Sacramento hub. And I think the stat means are all... I'm not sure what's going on there. Garage manager... Sacramento. Doing absolutely nothing. I don't know what's going on here. Any suggestions would be helpful. Because I'm not sure what's going on here. Status idle. I was going to say, did they move the garage? But I mean, you think they would have somehow... I don't know. I really don't know. So, I mean, that they have not been driving since like day 177? I mean, like 10 days, we've had 5 drivers not doing anything. All from Sacramento. Well, just having a quick look in Sacramento to make sure the garage is there. And there it is. As far as I can see, it's connected to everything. Yeah, so I'm not sure. I'll try to do a little bit of investigation there. Why my drivers... They're all in Sacramento, not doing anything. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'll try just relocating them back to the same garage and maybe they'll start. I don't know. So that, or maybe I got to fire the drivers and rehire them to get them set. Let me know in the comments below. And I would appreciate if you could kind of just don't be saying, oh, you got to do this without saying, without actually even knowing. Just say, if you're not sure, say maybe try this, or I have no idea, because that's the first on me, because I really don't know. Anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching. As always, I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with a realistic economy. But until then, have a good one.